Hey, what's up guys? My name's Dashless and welcome back to Crafting the Past. Now, in between episodes, I did some work. Specifically, some work inside of the house. So, if you guys remember last time, we had actually began this process of fleshing out what the house is gonna look like. So, the first thing, I don't remember if I did, I'm pretty sure I did this at the end of the episode, if not in between, but that's not the thing I want to highlight. The thing I want to highlight is, how did you spawn? What? This thing. That goes way down. So, we are at Y75, and I made this staircase, this mining staircase, all the way down to Y-52 for diamonds. So, I'd say that took maybe an hour's worth of work, maybe a little bit longer. But clearly I still have to finish off the staircase. Holy shit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 32, 4. 35. So I need 35 of these. And so, while digging this out, I actually found a couple of things. Found these up here. I believe this is a 4 vein. And then I found something that's honestly pretty rare in Minecraft nowadays. I ended up finding some normal diamond ore. Here. Yeah, it's over here. Because I remember marking this off with cobblestone. Yep, there's the cobblestone I marked off. Yeah, right down here. I ended up finding these. These are regular diamond ore. Something that's honestly pretty rare in Minecraft nowadays. So, these two, I am 100% going to save until I get Silk Touch. Because I do not want to lose those. Remember the museum idea I was talking about in one of the previous episodes? Those diamonds would go in that museum, in my opinion. That would be a great find to have in that like first museum I was talking about. I don't know what I would actually call it, because the first museum sounds stupid as fuck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds ridiculous. But yeah, so I ended up finding 6 diamonds while digging out and exploring this cave system. So I'm gonna mine those diamonds with you guys right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Dude, look at that thing of beauty. I don't quite know what I want to do today. I don't quite know what I want to do. I really should have thought of that before starting up the episode. But I've just been wanting to do Crafting the Past for a few days now that I just kind of jumped in. Well, I mean, first things first, I'm going to finish off this staircase down here. But man, I guess we can continue the house. We can try and connect the areas that I want to have windows to where we're at so far. But yeah, like, other than that, I don't really know what I want to do. Like, mining sounds like a fun idea for me, but I don't know how fun that's going to be for you guys. So I'm just kind of in one of those situations where I'm like, what should we do? Does it not have day counter anymore? Unless I'm just blind, I'm not seeing a day counter anymore. That sucks. I really miss the day counter. But yeah, look at those sexy pieces of armor. Oh my goodness, dude. They are schmexy as hell. I cannot lie to you. So, ignore that. Our very first diamond pickaxe of the world. Oh my goodness. It looks so good. It looks so incredibly good, dude. Oh my goodness. Whew, I cannot wait to use this thing. For now, it will go right in the center here. You know, I'll actually put this in my house with all the goodies. I might start to connect up, at the very least, this window to what we've got going already. And I might go ahead and make an animal pen over there. I said I wanted to do that a while ago, but I still haven't gotten around to doing it. So now could be a pretty good time to do that. Yeah, the jungle planks and the jungle logs, not a huge fan of. I won't lie to you, chat. I'm not a huge fan of them. So I think we're going to run with either the acacia, I mean, maybe birch. Because I'm messing around with birch in my personal save, and it looks really good, surprisingly. Like, it looks surprisingly good. Now, the real question is, do I want to keep this house, or do I want to move it somewhere else? Better question, how much do we fence off? I'm thinking we use the natural terrain to also block off where they can go. Stuff like this, just to prevent them from getting out. I think covering up this stuff would be a good fix. Yeah, I'm liking that idea of using the natural terrain. So I'm gonna trim this down a little bit. I'll get rid of the crops right here. And I'll find a new spot to put them. Because I don't think, like, right here would be a great spot for it. Especially since they'll be able to just, you know, kind of climb out right here. There we go, just block that off. And then block this off. And then all these should just naturally over time start to turn back into regular dirt. And then I think I'll leave this open, but fence it off. I think fencing it off right around here where this dirt line is. And then just to verify where it's supposed to go, just throw this down like this. Yeah, and then that'll be like a clear distinction of like, hey, this is the block that your fences are gonna go. I think right over here would be a good spot for crops for the animals to feed off of. And then for an entry point, I will do something like this. And speaking of animals, we can actually get our first residence even before we have the security set up. Oh, I definitely want to tame that cat at some point. What should we name the cat? And then let's just drag you guys over to here. Alright, Billy and Jean. Billy and Jean are the first residents of the new stable. This is gonna be really good for food. Oh my gosh. I think now that I have all these seeds and going to have a whole bunch of carrots, I think I'll just have this side be entirely carrot, and then that other side that we just harvested be entirely wheat. I don't entirely remember if we have potatoes yet, but at some point I'm going to want to get those. Alright, I'll collect some saplings as well, since I don't have any birch trees like really close. Maybe that cattle will be our friend after a couple of these. Also, I swear to God, I just killed 3. What? Bitch! Now the rest of your fucking school is dead. You guys are gonna be dead too. Because that last fish broke my sword. You have Jeffrey to thank for this. This is Jeffrey's fault. Yeah, come over here. You're dead. Oh, you're leading me to more of your kind. And then you 3 are also dead. Yeah, off to the races now for Birch. I really hope that cat likes me. I went through an entire broken sword for him. I mean, I guess I can just chop down these oak for extra saplings too. Why not? Or at least the ones that are attached to birch trees. The ones that are attached to birch trees, I'll just get rid of because it'll be faster to just have both decay at the same time. That should be more than enough. But I mean, we still have this one that's in the middle of decaying, so I'll just speed this one up just to see if any will drop. Damn it! Oh my god. Lag. No, since I'm gonna just go back. I don't have any weapons anymore. Wasted 30 durability on fucking fish. Yeah, I'm gonna just head on home. Oh my god. Where? Oh my god. Where is the iron golem? Are you stuck? What are we doing? Oh my god. I just killed my only friend. Oh my god. There's more? What the fuck is happening here? What the hell? Oh my god. 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 Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god. I'm about to die. I'll leave you down there, and then just go ahead and save. Are there any villagers left after that? Like, what the fuck happened? Like, good god. There's at least one. Still only one. Kind of concerning. Am I gonna have to fall out this shit and bring in residents from the outside? I think I'm going to have to fall out this shit. Because I only see the one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fall out this shit. So, I mean, question one, where are you going? Why are we going over there? I don't know, but by the time it gets dark, I will deal with that when the time comes. Or whenever he decides to come back, which seems to be, like, right around now. Fence. Just for the sake of signifying stuff, I will do something like this along the outskirts. And I'm going to have to push this back slightly. Or some of these back slightly. Damn it! This is another reason why I am wanting to do this series, is so that I can learn how to talk more to a camera. But yeah, so now that I am coming to an end of my school semester, I am trying to, in order to prevent myself from going insane from finals work, I have been spending some of my time looking into Hollow Knight speedruns. And now that I have completed an initial any percent playthrough, yeah, so I'm starting to look into any percent speedruns of Silksong. It's getting me pretty tempted to wanna do some any percent speedruns of that game. Dude, I still need more. I still need more fences. That's insane. Yeah, it's like I've been checking out some of the speedruns, and the times are getting pretty insane. Like, people can beat the game any percent in under 50 minutes. Yeah, like, the times are getting nuts. And, like, the more that I'm watching, the more that I'm wanting to play. To my understanding, the any percent speedrun routes, there are two main methods. One is cloak, or with cloak, and one is without cloak. So, basically, the gliding ability. And so, in order to get to the second act of the game, you have to get into the Citadel. And I didn't realize this at the time, but there are two ways of getting into the Citadel. The first is through a boss called the Last Judge, which is the boss fight itself is locked behind acquiring 5 like bell things. I'm not quite sure what it is. The second way is through an area called the Mist, and it seems like the Mist is the way that speedrunners are kind of preferring to take this. And I don't entirely blame them. It's a really fast route. Like, it avoids all the monotony of trying to collect the items, do the things that you need to do in order to access the Last Judge fight. And I'm really like getting heavily invested into the speedrunning aspect of the Hollow Knight community. Like, I'm even starting to look into the 112% speedruns of the first game. So I felt I needed to interject here before I get started. I'm about to talk about the speedrunner Lol Nebula, since his speedruns are towards the top of the leaderboards in both the Hollow Knight and the Silksong run categories. At the time of recording, though, I hadn't investigated the profile, so I was under the assumption that Lol Nebula was a girl instead of a guy. Sorry in advance, Nebula. I know now that you're him. You are him. So one of the people that I keep encountering on like the leaderboards and stuff is this person by the name Lol Nebula. And she seems to be really fucking good at speedrunning. Like, I believe she's currently 2nd place on the Silksong leaderboards for any percent. And then she's also up there. I think she currently has the world record for 112% Hollow Knight, like the base game. And so like I'm trying to dissect what she does for her runs, because is that the same guy or is that a different one? Oh, there's 2 of you. Yo, that is actually like, huge gains. Oh yeah, like that's off topic. Yeah, so she is pretty high up there on all the leaderboards. Kitty! Hello, Kitty! Yeah, and I'm starting to really dissect what all she's doing. And hopefully, at least in the Hollow Knight one, because Hollow Knight 112 is something that I'm desperately wanting to attempt for myself. Yeah, so once my school semester is done, I 100% plan to start doing speedruns of Silksong and Hollow Knight respectively. Alright, I'll follow where these guys go and then block them in. This may seem cruel at first, but this is for their own protection. You're going into that red house, and then you're going to go into this yellow house. Honestly, having this fence around here kind of giving me ideas for like a winding pathway that follows along this. Like, you know how in like some towns that have like a giant farmland, they'll have like a pathway or a road right next to the pasture. Yeah, that's the kind of idea that I'm wanting to go for with this. And you are exactly why I'm blocking you guys in. Yeah, so I think that's a good spot to leave it. We got new little friend over here. What's the condition called where you have 2 different color eyes? We got a little friend with that condition. We have 2 villager friends who are going to repopulate the earth because I am not able to help with that. Have a nice little pen area. Off camera, I think I will bring extra animals into this to try and just speed up that process a bit. Hold on, odds on one of these 2 eggs, one of these 3 eggs giving a chicken. Odds. 3, 2, 1, 5. Hey, let's fucking go. Just help speed you up in your growth a little bit. Holy fuck, how many seeds are you gonna take to grow up? The fuck? Alright, well, he'll grow up eventually. And yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to leave off. So thank you guys so much for watching episode 4 of Crafting the Past, and I will see you guys for episode 5. Bye, guys.